Welcome to another Wall Street Informer production on WSI TV.
We are back for another episode of WSI TV. I'm Sean Bauer, Chief Editor of Wall Street Informer on wallstreetinformer.com. And with me today, now wearing sunglasses for a very good reason that we'll get to soon, is Jordan Bishop. How's it going, Jordan?
It's going pretty well, Sean. I mean, we've got a pretty interesting episode ahead of us. Not only the sunglasses, but Sean lost his versus pick in our last round. So at the end of the episode, you're going to see him take this shot of hot sauce. And he's trying to avoid the subject, but I'll remind him.
No, I'm not looking forward to that at all. I'm a real wimp about hot stuff already, so that's going to be absolutely terrible.
Yeah, stick around and see that.
Yeah, all right, but let's move on, shall we?
Yeah. All right, so to explain the sunglasses I'm wearing, we're going to have to jump into our around the world in 80 seconds. I'm throwing 80 seconds on my mental clock. You ready for it, Sean?
Absolutely, Jordan. So we're talking about Luxottica Group right now. It's actually an Italian apparel company. The ticker is LUX for these guys. And one of their biggest sellers, which is why Jordan's wearing them right now, is sunglasses. And that's a big reason why we love this chart so much right now, Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, I threw the sunglasses on. You know, I love this chart. It's, you know, that red squiggly line you see is the 150-day moving average. And as you can see, the price of this stock, it just keeps bouncing off it. It's like that line is impenetrable almost. It's bounced off it 3 times the last 4 months. You know, and we also have this short-term trend line at the end that's measured with the blue line that you see, which has also been fighting the market. The market's had a few down days lately, and this stock is going up. So I know what I would do, but if you were in position on this stock, would you buy, sell, or hold it?
Yeah, Jordan, I mean, I actually love that trend line and just how you spoke about the market's been down lately. This stock has been fighting it, still going up. I think in the very short term, I would buy this just based on that trend line you have there. What about you, buy, sell, or hold?
I'd probably hold. I'm more of like a moving average style trader. I like to see it bounce off that. So I'd probably hold, maybe give it like, I don't know, a week or two, or you know, maybe a little longer, but I'd wait on it.
Yeah, I mean, you're willing to wait if you're going to make some money on it. So you're saying wait on it to come down and bounce off of that red line, that 150 moving average?
Exactly, yeah.
All right, absolutely. That's 80 seconds, right?
That is.
Exactly, well done. All right, now I know you wanted to take us through this. This is something you have planned for WSI Extra as well. So. Yeah,
it's actually going to be the first of my column entries. If you're on wallstreetinformer.com subscribed, you get our articles every Tuesday and Thursday morning. This is going to come through WSI TV Extra, where we bring you, extra facts, extra information about something we've spoken about in the show. This week we're going to do, Wall Street's win-win duel. And basically, like, I just want to talk about, more specifically, Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks. They're both in this niche coffee market. There's other players, McDonald's, but they've got other things to focus on. These two stocks, they're trading within $2 of each other, and it's an interesting thing here for investors, because when you have two big companies like this, they're always fighting to one-up each other. And two reputable companies like this, you'll always see their stock climbing. One climbs up, and then the other climbs up. So there's one of them that I really like right now at this moment. I'll get into that when you see the article, the WSI TV Extra article on Tuesday.
Yeah, look out for that. I know Jordan was just telling me he loves one of these right now. That's definitely something you're going to look into as a trader, so we'll get into that Tuesday, as you said, Jordan.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, now we're going to jump into another segment of Trader's Handbook. Again, we're just giving you, the tools that you need to be a better trader, to be successful every time. Right. And right now, Jordan, we're talking about stop losses.
Yeah, I mean, we spoke about this a little bit last week. It kind of goes hand in hand with what we talked about before. But the stop loss is a very intricate tool. It kind of, we like to term it as, the safety net that protects your profits. Yeah. It makes sure you never lose a profit ever again, really.
Yeah, never lose your profits again. I mean, just like you said, it's amazing just to say that, because everybody knows the feeling of, you're up 10% on a trade, you weren't using a stop loss, and it falls all the way down to nothing, or you even lose on the trade, where you had those profits right there.
Exactly, and you could have taken them, and the stop loss really sort of guides you. Right. And most of the time we do 5%.
Right, yeah, it's kind of, a rule of thumb. It depends on the trade, and you'll see using some of our strategies how it differs a little bit, but 5%, sometimes 10%, that's just a nice stop loss to have all the time. And again, yeah, it's just something that locks in those profits for you. And something, I mean, I think every single trade we do now, we both use a stop loss in all of them.
Right. And basically, you'd place this order when you buy, I don't know, Google for, however much it is, you place a stop loss that's 5% lower, and if the price drops below that stop loss, then you're sold out. So you can only lose 5%. If you keep up with your stop losses and you follow the price up, you're up 15%. And then, like Sean said, most of the time it'll drop to nothing, and you'll end up losing money. You could have taken that 10% if you were following your stop loss closely.
Yeah, exactly right. And I mean, whenever you're using this correctly, and this will probably end up being another WSI TV extra that Jordan does. We'll get into this, I think, more later on in another WSI TV episode. But the stop loss can really do it for you. It can lock in those profits for you. And I love it because it takes emotion out of the game for me.
Yeah, you just know it's like insurance. You can only lose 5%, and then once the stock goes up, you're already in the money. If your stop loss is in the money, you know you're gonna make however much you're sitting at. So
exactly right. Yeah. So just remember, never miss out on your profits again. Use a stop loss every single time.
Exactly. Now it's time for, we'll jump into the hot sauce shot in a second.
Do we have to?
Yeah, I think we do. We made a promise,
I guess
so. We're gonna go ahead with that. But if you liked anything during the show, let us know in a comment. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's all there for you as we go into this great moment on WSI TV. This might be the hardest challenge yet. I mean, I've taken all the other ones because you got a bullseye when you threw the dart, and I had to do all the challenges. But this one, I don't know.
Yeah, you had it rough, but I am pretty scared right now. So you ready to cheers on this one?
Yeah,
we'll get to your final comment after this because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be incapacitated. So you ready for a cheers there, mate? All right, cheers, buddy.
Man. All right. He reacted better than I thought he would, to be honest with you. How was that for you, Sean?
I'm going to need some more whiskey, I think.
We'll get you a refill. My last fact of the day, I just wanted to talk about last week I mentioned the Dow Jones and the S&P 500 went 107 days without dipping below 1% on the next closing day. It recently ended that run at 109 days. So, I mean, congratulations to the Dow and the S&P going 109 days without dipping 1% on the close. But that time is up. On to the next record.
Yep.
We'll see you next week.
Thanks for watching another Wall Street Informer production on WSI TV. Be sure to visit wallstreetinformer.com, where you can become a member for free and gain instant access to the secrets of market millionaires via the Wall Street Informer Vault. So go ahead and claim this gift for free now at wallstreetinformer.com.